Hey guys, all things Apple here, and today I have got this speaker. Yeah, it's that BYTECH speaker I did a review on about 4 weeks back, and I'm going to be taking it apart in this video to see what's inside of it, to see what's inside of it, and to see if these two tweeters are actually real. Because I'm not convinced they are real, even though they're made to look, even though they look real, I'm not convinced they are real. Obviously this driver's real, and let's face it guys, this speaker does sound pretty crap. It sounds pretty crappy. I already removed the 4 screws, I already took out the 4 screws and in all of the corners, because that'd just be time consuming if I did that on video. So let's lift it up, and okay, so now I know what's up. Those tweeters, now I know what's up. Those tweeters are not real, as you can see, and that missing screw right there is a sign of sloppy manufacturing. Now, the sign of sloppy manufacturing. Now, I know I'm using I'm not going to use that screw. It's the wrong screw anyway. Let's bring my set of screwdrivers in. My interchangeable set of where is it? My interchangeable set of screwdrivers. Just here. Made by DIY Time. With Tommy Walsh. Not that I actually needed to say that, but whatever. Now, let's find the appropriate screw to use with these screws, or the appropriate screwdriver head to use with them. This will do. Okay, let's see what's actually inside the shell, what's actually inside this enclosure part, because this speaker is actually very light. And if it's nothing but a battery in there, it's not going to be very... And I actually don't know what's in there. It's probably just going to be like something like a battery or another circuit board with a battery connected to it, but I very much doubt it. But whatever is actually in here, it's ridiculous. It's just probably really crappy because it's ridiculous. This speaker is ridiculously light. Okay, yeah, it's just a battery in there. You can see right there, it's just one battery in there. And that's probably like a 1200 milliamp hour battery or something. So it still works, by the way. It's still going. It's still working. Yeah, so this speaker driver is 5 watts. And it's quite a shit speaker driver. It's quite a shitty speaker driver. And we've got fake tweeters, which in the unboxing video in the unboxing video what I did of this speaker, I thought they were real, but now I know they're not. So let's put these screws back in. Let's put the screws back in. And put the speaker, and then have a look at what the circuit board's looking like. And I'll still turn it on. Yeah, and I have been tempted to put this speaker in a new enclosure, but I decided not to. Just because it would just be too much effort, and I didn't have another enclosure big enough to fit the speaker driver inside. and I could always use it, and I wouldn't use those tweeters. And I'd probably, and this is actually stereo sound. This gives you can get stereo sound out of this. So let's unplug let's unplug the speaker. So we've completely unplugged the speaker from the main board. Okay, so let's put the let's set the speaker over here. Let's set the speaker over there, and now let's get our undivided attention on the main board, which only has 2 screws holding it in. Again, and actually that's another sign of sloppy manufacturing. So let's remove, and I'll be removing the main board just once in the video, obviously, so I don't get too long. Not that this video is very long anyway. Now let's remove the main, but let's disconnect the LED from it as well. Now let's remove the main board. Okay, so this is what the main board looks like. We're not going to get any life from it unless we put the LED back in, because we know this board works. Okay, so it's not, and we're still not going to get any life out of it because I've disconnected the battery. Look, we're not getting any life out of it because I've disconnected the battery. And now if I disconnect this, we're still not going to get any life out of it because the battery's disconnected. But now, and I do want this to still work after, because this is of course the video. This is of course the video. This is of course the speaker I use to edit my videos with. So let's get the main board back in place. Let's get the main board back in place. Put the screws back in to secure the main, to stop the main board from sliding all over. Now let's put that screws back in. Now let's put this one back in. The board's excuse me. The board's too long to fit there. So yeah, that's another sign of sloppy manufacturing. And I thought I hadn't put the board in properly then. But for me, that would just be a disaster, because, yeah, and, yeah, so, now, let's bring this back. Oh, by the way, this is Lookin. This is labelled with all things Apple property. So this speaker is property of all things Apple. So yeah, it's up to us what we do with it. So it's up to us at all things Apple what we do with it. So fly in the face. So now let's plug that in there and that in there. If I get it the wrong way round, I will be switching them. Let's turn it on. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, it's working now. Okay, so we've got time in the video to put the screws back in. we've got time in our video to put the screws back into the speaker. Sorry you can't see what I'm actually doing. I'll position it for the other 3 of the screws. I will position the speaker so you can see me putting it back in. And I did this, and I'm doing this in this video, so if you have this speaker also, I'm doing it so you don't have to take it apart and see what's inside it. So if you're watching this video, you no longer need to take this apart unless you want to have the experience of it. But don't do it unless you know what you're doing, because you could break your speaker. I'm only doing it because I know a lot about tech, and taking something apart for me and putting it back together, if it's reasonable, is one of the most simple things I can possibly do. I could possibly even take an iPod apart, or remove an iPod from its enclosure, and then put it back in again. So yeah, I'll put the screwdriver back in its rightful place. And fine. Yeah, this is the screwdriver set I used. I had this since 2016. It's a 31-piece set, and you can get a smaller one of this now, also with 31 pieces in it. This is the old version. There is a mini one now. It also has 32 pieces in it. It's the same thing. It's just a bit smaller. I might go down the pound shop. I might go down the pound shop tomorrow and buy one so I can show it to you guys, and I probably will have that, and I will be still using this one. I know I probably won't still be using this one. I'll actually probably be using both of them, or just using the mini one as a backup one for when I cannot find this one, or this one's gone completely dead because it's been used so freaking much. Oh, by the way, there's my watch. It's my watch. Yeah. My Chrono Z Circle. I believe they don't make it anymore. Got it brand new. $24.99. Brilliant. Even though you can get a pink one on Amazon for $7.69. I didn't actually know that, but I wanted a blue one, so yeah. It doesn't really make a difference to me because they were even more, because they were less than £1 more expensive, so I actually saved 65p. Yeah, they were £25.64. They were £25.64 on Amazon, and you can get them in colours like pink, white, green, pink. Yeah, I think you can get them in green, pink, white, green, brown, red. You can get them in purple, and I've actually seen the purple one in real life, and it looks like purple. It looks like metallic, but it's actually metallic purple. All of the colours of these are actually metallic colours. You can see right there. They're metallic colours. I might actually do a review on this watch, if you really want me to. Probably do it first thing in the morning, so it's easy to see. So I don't actually have to do it. But that's all we've got time for in this video. And you have been watching All Things Apple, and this is All Things Apple, signing off. Okay guys, I'm still here. I'm just making one more quick scene to see if this thing still turns on.